channel. Yes, you're only seeing my eyes because today we are doing a smoky eye look. Of course, the dark circles around my eyes. If you are aware, I have dark circles around my eyes from a car accident which caused me permanent bruising around my eyes when I was a kid. If you want to see how I cover my dark circles, then I will link the video within this video, link a card up top so that you can click on it and see how I cover my dark circles. We'll see how it flows and just go with me. I'm going to do one eye on camera and then one eye off camera. To get started, I'm actually going to prime my lids using this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. So I'm just going to put a quick little dab on my lid. It doesn't take much of this concealer at all, and you'll see like it just cancels all of my darkness around my eyes on my lid. And now I'm going to go with this Morphe M334 brush, and I'm basically just going to pack it on. Excuse me, get right back here. And as you can see, it kind of cancels out all the darkness on my eyes, which is a beautiful thing. Yes! So it's like my dark circles didn't even exist, right? So this is one of my favorite, like peachy undertoned, orangey, like it's just like a good color if you're my shade, especially when you want to cancel out darkness. Okay, and so this concealer that I just put above my eyes, I'm actually going to take this Dermablend loose setting powder. It is the translucent one. Yay, there it goes. So I'm going to put a little bit, just like a dab on my brush. And the reason I'm doing that is because as you can see, my lid, I have like kind of hooded eyes and they will tend to crease if I don't. So I'm just going to kind of pack that using that same brush, dabbing it just a little bit in there, and then we can go and start in with eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe R40 blending brush. So you see it's a fluffy blending brush. And then I'm going to take this Itsy Cosmetics color, and then I'm going to go in the crease. It's called Hash Brown. So you see it's very like flesh toned. I'm going to dab that in there. I always like to, just to help keep fallout, just kind of tap it across my wrist, get it on there, and then now I'm going to just start blending into the crease. Now one of my tips to help with blending is to hold the brush up, kind of with the tilted up motion, and then now I'm going to go back and forth in a windshield wiping motion. As you can see, it's just adding just a little bit of variation right in here. It's real light. Or the easiest way to blend is always start with a lighter color and then go in darker. And of course, you want to keep building up the color. But again, right now I'm still working with the Itsy Cosmetics Hash Brown, building that up in the crease. So that's what it looks like so far. Okay, y'all, so I totally flipped the script, and I was going to go for a black smoky eye, but I was like, I want purple. So I am going to take this Morphe palette. It's a 35p palette that I bought, like, I swear, like last year, if not before then. Honestly, so sad. It's brand new. I've never even touched it. I'm like, dude, why not now? Look at these colors. So this is the Morphe 35p palette. Aren't they pretty? So I'm going to go in now. I'm going to start kind of building up. Remember, I did that hash brown color here. And now I'm going to follow up with this color right here in the corner. Bring that in. It is a matte shade, just to kind of help build up the crease a little bit. I'm going to take that same brush and layer it. Okay, now using this, actually I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do two different brushes. I'm going to shade in this purple color, just because I want that to be really strong. So actually I'm going to shade it in, and then I'm going to go in and kind of lay it with this shader brush. So I guess I'm going to blend it in with this one, just all over the lower portion of my lid. And then after that, I'm going to take this brush and using that same color and layer that on. And then I'm just going to shade it all over my lid. So I am back, and now you see I've gotten this shade. Again, this is like the shade that's in this lower corner right here, just second row, last one over. Now I'm going to go in with this berry color. There we go. So I'm going to go in with this berry color because I want to create like a really pretty purple smoky wine color I decided. So I'm going in with the Morphe M433, which is a blending brush. It is kind of a more pointed dome shaped. Of course, tap it off. And then just above that, you see where I got all of this mess up, but that's okay because we're going to blend it all together. And I am going to keep this shade mostly on the outer half of the eye. So I'm only going to blend it probably to the center and then bring it around. Okay, so now I have the same brush that I just blended the plum with, and then I went back in with that first original color that I purple here, and now I'm going to just kind of blend right around in there because again I want this to be the more dominant color, and this time I'm actually going to wing it out just a little bit, and I'm staying just below that berry if you notice that there. And then I'm going to bring it back into the inner corner and then staying just below the berry. And I'll probably intensify the color that's on my lid or the purple that's on my lid just to make sure that it stands. And then I'm going to get another blending brush and go just above that berry a slight bit. So I'm now going to like dab like the edge of this brush into that same berry color that I used before, and then I'm going to mix it with this little mauve tone. Again, I'm just going to tap it very lightly, slightly, and I'm going to go just above the purple, just to add a little bit of gradient, and I'm just feathering that in. And I'm only going to take that again, not all the way to the inner corner, but just above it. And of course I'm winging it out, and of course it'll look more winged once I clean this up underneath the eye and then go in with concealer and everything. Now I'm going to leave this part naked for now until I do the rest of my makeup, do my brows, and then I'll come in and then we'll kind of make that a little more gradient, if you will. But so far that's what it looks like right now. Okay, so I'm trying to like bleed so you see if I can't move too far. But this is what it looks like right now. I'm going to take this this brush and I'm going to go under my crease. I don't know the number on this one. It faded out. I'm sorry. So now I'm going to take that original purple that we used on the lid, and then I'm going to come just below. So I'm basically going to stamp it and connect it right here at the edge, and then stamp it under. But I'm only going to go stamp it to this point because it makes my eye look more open. Do you see that? And that's the reason I want to stop midway, because for some reason it makes my eyes pop a little more open. So you see how small this one looks in comparison? So that's what we'll do. I'll just stamp it and... Isn't that crazy? Look how small that looks compared to that. Crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this small little blending brush. It's like a little bitty pointed brush. It's the Morphe E36, and I decided to add like a hint of pink. It's not really a pink. Where's the color? Right here. It's like this purpley pink purple. It is a little shimmery or iridescent or whatever you want to call it. You see that? This is pretty. So I'm going to put that just under, just underneath the purple that we just stamped on, and then also blend it in here. So I'm going to bring it right in here. I'm not going to take it all the way through because I do want to put a lighter champagne, like maybe that gold color that I put in the height of my brow in the inner corner. And then now I'm going to go underneath, and I'm going to blend that underneath. This color I probably have to work with just a little bit as far as like building it up. I'm just going on there, but so you see how you can't, like, I can see it, but not. So you probably just have to spend time building that up. And again, right there. So you see it's coming together. And now I'm just going back over and blending it in the center. And then blending it into the purple that I stamped on. Just so it looks a little more cohesive. I like it. I like it. This G15 gunmetal brush is probably not the best brush to use right now. But it is more of like a little shader brush. But I like it because it gives me a little bit of control, and I'm just applying that gold color, that shimmery champagne gold color that I put in my brow bone, and I'm going to put it here in the inner corner. But so this is what we look like right now. And now I'm going to go in with this Stila glitter shadow. It's the shade Kitten Karma. So you see it has like that, I don't know, like a rose gold looking color to it. And now, so that's what it looks like. So pretty, so pretty. But so that I don't mess this glitter up, I don't want to get any purple, I'm going to just take this small little elf pointed tip, and I'm going to put it right here in the corner. This is the final look. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you got some tips that you found helpful. If you love the look, please comment in the section below. If you decide to recreate the look, please tag me on Instagram at Tia Kirby. And until next time, I will see you next Tuesday for either hair or makeup. I'll keep you posted. And if not, then I will see you this Friday for an episode of Heart of the Matter. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share it. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.